Make sure that you are here to speak to parents out there and also to speak to young men of 25 years and below. All right?
Yes, those are the ones I'm after.
Yes.
Because in the entire Republic of Kenya, 40% of the men, 40% have passed through what they are passing through. And we have seen so many of them go down the drain. They lose hope. They cannot marry anyone. And they just struggle in living in small groups.
Yeah.
And you find those small groups being buried one after the other. And even there is a very worrying trend now where our young men are hanging themselves.
Yeah.
We cannot sit back as Kenyans, as mothers, to watch this happening. No.
That is true.
We must lift them. We must help them.
Yeah.
We must enter into their life. We must make sure that they live to 100 years.
That is very true. And that
Yes.
is why, Madam Anne, you are so dedicated to go look for them where they are and give them a second chance at Karen Institute of Science and Technology.
Yes, I was in Kangema by the roadside going to the village, and I saw what is happening.
Yeah.
You find even some of them that are left, that are old, their eyesight, they have probably diabetes, they are not even seeing properly.
Yeah.
As they cross the road, it's like they are limping with one leg. And it's simply because of idleness, alcohol, drugs, giving up. Psychologically, they are beaten.
Yeah.
You can let them at 2% is what is working in their body. I want the young ones, I want to hold their hands. I don't want any young man hanging themselves or sitting and feeling depressed.
Exactly.
And when a young man is depressed, even the parent is depressed.
Yeah. True.
Because we give birth for them to give birth to us, for them to multiply. If you find that your son is depressed, is not talking, or he is going out with friends, and they at times you don't even know those friends, please get into their life. Record the boy with me. Let me hang around with them.
Okay.
There are those who are above 25 years.
Yeah.
Even as I have even to 40, they have discovered themselves just now. And I'm saying, come, I'll train you and I'll look for local attachments.
Yeah.
I have a lot of farms where you can get attached. And this is a paid attachment.
Look at that. Paid attachment.
Paid attachment. And when you go there, by the time you're done, at least you can buy yourself a cow or two.
Yeah.
And you'll be able now to begin your life again.
And you see, Madam Anne, the reason as to why these men or these young boys are tortured psychologically, it is because of the kind of grades they got, and no one was there to reassure them. And now that you're stepping into their lives, for a young man who struggled academically in secondary school, how does Karen Institute of Science and Technology support him to discover his strength and build confidence?
A man builds confidence when he's recognized, when he's told he's a man. And like I start my training, I always tell them that I expect each and every one of them to give me 15 children. So when you are given a target as a man, you work very hard to meet the target. And when even he begins and gives the parent 5 children, who are taken care of, and he has taken care of them, that man will live for a long time. And I can tell every parent who is listening, we were born to continue recreating and giving the world men who are leaders. Leaders in agriculture, leaders in church, leaders in teaching, leaders in all various activities and learning areas. And I can tell you, I have a big heart for every man who has lost hope.
Yeah.
Once you come and you are trained, once you are trained, you are fully trained, you are exposed to where you can make money.
This is Radio Waumini, 88.3 FM.
Yes, because parents buy land. Like you said, everybody is buying land. If your child
This is Radio Waumini, 88.
ya mihadarati and groups that are taking all manner of drugs and all manner of alcohol, because even alcohol is different.
Yeah.
So my request is for us to be involved in the boy child, because the boy child is the backbone of the Republic of Kenya.
Yeah.
And this is why we worked so hard. This is why our grandparents and our parents fought for independence.
That is true.
We cannot afford to have foreigners out there coming here, buying land and equipping the land and cultivating and exporting things from here.
Imagine.
No, it is our men.
Yeah.
We have been talking about the girl child since we went to China in those years. The women were taken to China. I don't know whether you were born at that time, but they were taken wearing our long clothes, you know, where they are below the knee. By the time they came back to Kenya, they came back wearing trousers. It was the first time for women to wear trousers. And you know, they have been very strong. Ever since, they have been supported by the government and everyone. Now, it is time for our men. We lost them that time. And up to now, we continue losing them. And we are saying no. We must have our men on climbing Mount Kenya. Yes.
And talking about training at Karen Institute of Science and Technology, once they come, Madam Anne, because I know already others are ongoing with the courses, what are some of the skills they're going to acquire at the institution?
They are going to acquire all skills in agriculture, in the production. Like, for example, they are taught how do you do seed beds, how do you transplant, how do you harvest, how do you grade the harvest, how do you price it, and where is the market, the marketing. So what they are being taught is plant production and plant health, animal production and animal health, and entrepreneurship.
Okay.
So when they are taught how to market their things, let me tell you, and they see they can make money, the men will take charge.
Yeah.
Even if they get married, the woman's work will be to cook for him.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I like that you've included the element of entrepreneurship.
Yes.
Very important.
Because when we look at the what can give the man the power and feeling like he is a man, it is having money in the pocket.
Sure.
It's nothing else.
Yeah.
And that is what we should be doing. And or the few that, or I can say few because they are not very many, but the men that have already trained and they are working all over, these men have made a difference in the villages where they come from.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the reason that's why they're making difference is because of the kind of exposure you've actually given them. Tell us about these international attachments.
Those who are below 25, they'll be attached in Israel. That is where they'll go for their paid attachment. And I tell them, when you get there, I want you to look at yourself and look at these young men, Jews. And you see you have a lot of power, our muscles. You know, we are gifted with muscles. And you are able to push and pull better than them.
Yeah.
Please use your knowledge, what you learn there, to come and change the Republic of Kenya. Because we need change. We need change. As I grew up, you know, in those years, in the 60s, I saw wheat being produced in Nyeri, barley being produced in Nyeri. When you go today to those farms, there's nothing. It's only the deers that are roaming all over.
Yeah.
But I'm saying we have men. Our men must make our God happy. And our God will only be happy when you produce in all areas. Yeah. You produce in the farm and you bear children. Yes. is not having a family losing their sons. Like I have one now, it's only their father who is left.
Look at that.
Both boys have gone. And this man was working in the bank. He's got nothing to do for anybody. I mean, he all what he has will go to his brother because his family is gone.
It's so sad.
It's very sad.
Yeah.
And I am saying, I don't want to hear a young man being buried.
Yeah.
Not one. I want all the young men to be sent over. Yes.
And talking about these particular skills, beyond the skills, because
Yes.
they need to be all-rounded,
Yes.
so that they can actually bring about good families as you are actually advocating for.
Yes.
How does KIST help shape discipline, work ethic, and responsibility, especially for young men who need structure and direction?
We happen to be doing like a lesson where we have guidance and counseling.
Okay.
And it's a lesson, not one, not two, 6 lessons a week.
6 lessons a week.
Yes, that is in guidance and counseling. And then we have the rest of the agricultural courses. They are all there. And we are saying, before we used to hear of Egerton in the entire Republic of Kenya,
yeah.
we are saying now Egerton is a university. It has very little space for Class D men. And we are saying, I want all the men in Karen Institute. Let them be taught, let them be attached to see what is going on in other countries, and let them come back home and be producers of our food. Let's not import food. I hear we are importing from China, and we are importing from where? And we have enough land in the Republic to produce all the maize we need, to produce all the potatoes we need, and also to export.
I like that. There is a question here, Madam Anne. Good morning, Madam Anne. Do you have any program for these aged between 27 to 35 years and they are lost in alcohol but got good grades after Form 4, say seaplane? This is Eva.
Yes, we have. And those ones are in their class of their own.
Okay.
Because you see, they are a little older than the others.
Yes.
They are more involved in alcohol and other things more than the young ones.
Okay.
And we are saying, those ones, we are preparing them, we are counseling them, and you know, almost 90% are not married, and they are 40. Are you looking at, are you seeing the danger?
Big danger.
We do not have time for them to sit out idle there.
Yeah.
Let them come over into the class of their own.
All right.
Yes.
Okay, finally, Madam Anne, for that young man listening right now who feels unsure about his future, what is the one message you would give them about taking a chance at Karen Institute of Science and Technology?
I can tell them, they come over, within 1 semester, they'll see the change in their life. We will change their life, we will plan for them, we will guide them, we will fit them into our systems, and by the time we are done, after 4 semesters, they'll be different.
Yeah.
They'll see life different. There are some very frustrated. Some told me they didn't expect the grade. But the grade came. So what are we going to do with the grade? Is to get back to class. But instead of going to Form 3 to repeat and Form 4, we are winding up the 844.
Yeah.
Instead of going back to class, we are saying, come to Karen Institute of Science and Technology in Karen. And this is where you'll find the solution if you're in that category.
Yeah.
The D, the C, minor, you know, because there is no point going to do some courses that you'll not employ yourself.
That is true.
Yes,
Yeah.
you go do certain courses, and after you are done, you are looking for a job. Which job? When you don't get it, you feel frustrated. You start drinking, and you start chewing, and you know what I mean.
Exactly.
I am saying, please come. We shall mold you into a system where you'll be independent. You'll be a marketer.
Yeah.
You'll be able to do things of your own. Take, for example, if one didn't have land, or their parents don't have any land, our training will enable him to even buy crops that are ready in Nyandarua, for example, in Muranga, in Nyeri, and they take them to the market. Them, they will be go-betweens.
Yes.
They will be selling them, even if they don't have the farm.
Exactly. And you see, talking about that, Madam, yesterday I was watching now this story of a lady, a young lady, Gen Z. This girl lost a job due to COVID. Okay. And the dad, she sat down with the father. The father looked for only 50,000. Okay. Now, uko Nyeri, I understand there are onions coming from Nyeri. We have people who are planting onions. This Gen Z decided to venture into onions. How kuna shamba?
Yes.
She just decided to
In
be
between,
a go-between.
the go-between.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Do you know this lady makes a profit of 150,000? Hiyo ni profit peke yake. Okay? Selling onions. Nana shamba halimi.
Lakini, I will tell you something. See, that is a Nyeri woman.
Exactly.
See, Kenyans, you fear them.
Look at that.
But we must exploit the opportunities and the chances.
Yeah.
And whenever I see a man who is staggering during the day, I feel like whipping the man. Because he is losing a great chance to manage this economy, manage Kenya. You can imagine if we had 10,000 men who are serious in agriculture, Kenya would be different.
Sure.
Yes, those onions are being planted and grown in Nyeri, where we used to plant wheat. They have subdivided the land. And now they are producing quantities. We don't need to import onions from Tanzania.
Exactly.
We were importing onions from Tanzania.
Anyway, Madam Anne, how can these boys get in touch so that they can get this golden opportunity?
I want the boys, and even all those people who are listening. I am sure you know a boy who knows a boy who is getting lost. I don't want any lost. Please get in touch on 0722 873 115. Yes.
That is the number. Thank you so much, Madam Anne, for your time. I'm sorry for the traffic on the road, but I promise next week on Friday, through God's grace, we're going to be having this deep conversation again.
We will be having deep,
Yeah.
and I'll be giving the parents what we are teaching so that they also hear and they get to know.
Exactly.
But our number
is
a number they should not forget because they'll know someone who knows the last man in their village or in their estate where they're staying.
Okay.
These men should be brought over and we train them. And once they are trained, there's a lot of business, there's a lot of money everywhere in agriculture.
Okay, thank you so much, Madam Anne. And between now and Friday, dear parent, why don't you just commit yourself to go to Karen along the Gorete Road to look at what is happening at Karen Institute of Science and Technology? I bet you'll be surprised. Well, let's get to Anna akiongea hapo nafikiri ni mchezo. Ask me what I saw.
I can tell the parent.
Yes.
We divide the cost of the course.
Yeah.
Do you know I provided them with all the beddings?
Look at that.
You don't carry anything. You only come in your clothes. The only uniform is an overall, nothing else.
That is the good news, dear parent. Thank you so much, Madam Anne.
Thank you. May God bless all the parents of the Republic of Kenya.
All right.
May He touch the hearts of those that are giving up, that they may see the future is great.
Amen.
Amen.
In the meantime, my dear listener, call Madam Anne 0722 873 115. Call that number. It is actually 8, paving way for news headlines. Then I'll be coming back to talk more about Etika. Don't go too far.
This is Radio Wow Mini.
The Catholic Radio.